Joshua was a brave and faithful servant of God. He helped lead the Israelites, God's chosen people, to the promised land. When Moses, the leader of the Israelites, grew old, he needed someone strong and courageous to take his place. God chose Joshua for this important job. God told Joshua, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid, for I am with you wherever you go." Crossing the Jordan River. The first challenge Joshua faced was to lead the Israelites across the Jordan River into the promised land. The river was very deep and wide, but God performed a miracle. As soon as the priests carrying the Ark of the Covenant stepped into the water, the river stopped flowing. The Israelites walked across on dry ground. Everyone was amazed and knew that God was with Joshua. The Battle of Jericho. Once they were in the promised land, the Israelites came to the city of Jericho. Jericho had high, strong walls, and it seemed impossible to capture. But God had a plan. He told Joshua to have the people march around the city once a day for 6 days. On the 7th day, they were to march around 7 times. Then the priests would blow their trumpets, and everyone would shout as loud as they could. Joshua did exactly as God instructed. On the 7th day, after they had marched around Jericho 7 times, the priests blew their trumpets, and the people shouted. The walls of Jericho came tumbling down. The Israelites captured the city just as God had promised. Joshua's faith and courage. Throughout his life, Joshua trusted and obeyed God. He was a great leader because he listened to God's instructions and encouraged the Israelites to do the same. Joshua reminded the people to serve God faithfully. He said, "Choose this day whom you will serve. But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord." A lesson for us. The story of Joshua teaches us to be brave and trust in God, even when things seem difficult or scary. Joshua's faith and obedience to God helped him lead the Israelites to many victories. We can learn from Joshua to always listen to God and follow his ways. And that is the story of Joshua, a brave leader who trusted in God and led his people to the promised land.